Hear me calling your name. Why can't you hear me? Hear me calling your name. Why can't you hear me?
Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to another day of Catch Me live streaming. Today we are going to be playing Project Ozone 3, A New Way Forward. It is a Minecraft 1.12.2 mod pack. We are going to be playing Captain Mode. It involves a serious amount of recipe changes. I have started Project Ozone 3 off and on for quite a while. I am hoping this will actually keep me engaged and hopefully play a lot more frequently and make my way through it than what I have before. So, without further ado, we should probably go ahead and create a world and get into it. Alrighty. Hello, Marshall. How's it going for you? Oh man, what should we name the world? Let's name it Dragon's Trial. Gonna go ahead and go to Garden of Glass. This is how it is advised to play. Keep cheats off, keep everything else the same, and create new world. For those of you who don't know, I have been live streaming World of Warcraft Classic the past 2 days, switching it up a little bit. I will be going back to it. I'll be going back and forth in between this, Path of Exile, and then World of Warcraft, I think is how I'm pretty much going to keep it. And I might do a random RPG in here and there. Change that to fast real quick. And then here's some sounds. Let's lower that a little bit more. There we go. Alrighty. So this is a quest pack This is a quest-driven mod pack. Go ahead, start out, get this starting out achievement or quest done. We have 2 more quests where we have to get... Hello again, Marshall. I do see your messages. How's it going? What is up with you? One thing about this mod pack that is something that kind of is interesting is it has a whole lot of questing chapters. A lot of them won't be unlocked until we do some stuff in the alpha section. There is a reward section, which actually, if I go back to this, the random act of kindness, which is RAK for short, it allows you to get certain items in here. One of the things that is especially good about this is these swords here. You won't be able to get them right away. You have to get quite a few RAK, and then I'm about to mention one other item. These swords don't start out super well, but they do change over time. We are going to try and make our way to this first, the flight totem. It'll give us the ability to fly. Alrighty, glad that you're just chilling and glad that you're doing awesome. Hope everything's going well. The flight totem does take 768 RAK, so it will be quite a while before we do anything with the RAK. We will be storing it and keeping track of that. So yeah, let's get into the grind that is Project Ozone 3. I do not like that. I do not like that. That actually might be cause enough for me to restart this world. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and create a new world. I do not like that spawn. That's gonna cause a lot of problems, especially when it gets to nighttime. Because if we get certain entities, and especially Endermen specifically, that will cause major problems later on. We're gonna name the world the same though, and just get back to that and get back into it. That was way too close to comfort in that previous world. Okay, that's better. Oh yes, Marshall is indeed a person who is playing World of Warcraft with me. He is Onyx Wolf, as he mentioned. So yeah, you will see him quite frequently, hopefully for that. Other terms, I do like to start out by moving down a bit. Yep. No worries about the typo. I am gonna kind of ladder this a little bit so the grass can spawn down. Gotta make sure I gotta keep the grass, because that's important. To make sure you keep hold of, although you can replace it with certain things in this. And just so people don't know, there will be sounds in the background. Probably that'll just be my cat doing stuff. So don't mind that so much. I'll try and get some of this stuff. That'd be good. There we go. There he goes. Alrighty, meowing. Go figure. The reason I like to get down to here is because of the bedrock. That will come in use later. Not quite what we need quite yet, but it is good, I find, to get to this level early on rather than later. It helps with a certain setup that I'll be doing. Alright, I'm gonna... Those go there. You know what? I do need to accept that quest again. So, random acts of kindness. Hold on, guys. Cat messing with the green screen in the back. Don't appreciate that very much. So I can actually expand that a little bit more. Alrighty. So we do start out with a sapling. I usually break this right off the bat. I know some people don't, but it is not what I find necessary. Get that. We're actually gonna see one of the first recipe change type things that this mod pack has very soon. I could vein or excavate this, but I'm just gonna mine this one down. Ore excavator is a mod that just mines basically whatever block that is similar and just mines it fully. I am going to try to move the water eventually, but we're going to need quite a bit more wood for that. Thankfully we got a sapling back, but that's what this is for. You can get, that's actually an example of one of the, this has recipes saved from a different world that I'd had. I'm going to remove those. This actually, if you put 4, it actually gives you another oak sapling. Alrighty, hold on a sec. Ah, missed that one. Sorry about that. What we're gonna build today? Just gonna build out. We're gonna try to get some progression made in this. It's gonna be pretty much flat. We're not really gonna do any builds necessarily. Other than that, yeah. There's building not so much, getting spread out more so. Alrighty. And this does have a tree twerking mod, or if you either run around it or just repeatedly press shift, it'll actually act as bone meal and grow the tree rapidly. So that helps that process. I'm gonna hopefully get quite a few saplings real quick. There we go. Alrighty. So, first thing here, 1 oak wood gives you 1 oak wood plank, or wood plank, period. That is one of the changes. This mod pack actually has 4 modes. It has normal, Titan, Kappa, and then Mythic. We are doing Mythic. Just to verify that real quick, if I can. That is saying Mythic, so we are indeed in Mythic. Kappa is pretty much the same way, where it has 1 oak wood and makes 1 wood plank. So we're going to get that. Get our crafting table. Turn it into a crafting station. I like crafting stations a little bit better than crafting tables. That allows you to keep items in instead of popping them back out after that. That is from Tinker's Construct. First things first. I'm trying to figure out what I want to make first. I think I want to do this. Make a barrel real quick from X Nihilo. However you say it. Next Nilo, I think is how I'm probably gonna say it. Probably saying it wrong. That's just how it's gonna be. This is going to allow us to move the water. I'm actually gonna make 2 of them, which I need to get a little bit more wood for. So let me get another tree grown. And I will be posting these on YouTube. If you want to view these another time or just miss what I've already done. So we'll hold off. Okay. Get some more with planks. That way we can get another barrel. Alrighty. Looks like we already got grass growing down here finally. So I'm gonna remove this one and put that there. I'm gonna have to hold off before I move this till I get a certain item. I don't remember what quest I get that from. Ah, yes, this one. Glass bottles. This is something I'm wanting to get really soon, so I do need to get a crook. Which, it's the sticks. Thankfully, the sticks stay the same, and they don't. Didn't change that recipe to make it less sticks. But the crook gives you a better chance at saplings, along with dropping silkworms. It is from X Nilo. And silkworm allows you to get a certain item, which we'll talk about later. You need to get 6 more apples, or 2 more apples, my bad. So let's get this. We are using ore excavator, which is part of the mod pack itself. Alright, I need to make another crook. Move these back to that. 1 more should get us the apple we need. We get a little bit more. 1 more crook, hopefully will do it. Doesn't look like it did it. Alrighty. That's unfortunate. Probably should just make a few of these instead of constantly going back and forth. What is up with this? We're not dropping any apples now. I could do something right now, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. It is getting close to nighttime. I'm not too worried about that right now. But what that means is we can get 2 glass bottles. And that will allow us to move the water. I actually get 2 sources from 1. I actually can get infinite sources from this. But I just want to get 1 for now. Remove this. Close that off. Patch that in, and then we can just remove all this. Alrighty. Allow us to expand just a tiny bit more with the dirt. I forget. Shears, are there any wood shears? Yes, there is. Okay. Great. What I'm actually gonna do a little sneaky thing here. Do it precisely how they say to do it. It doesn't work. So we'll get quite dark. And I'm sorry about my cat in the background. He is being his normal mischievous self right now. Shear some leaves, and then we're gonna actually do something with that in a little bit. However, first I want to get some oak slabs. do this real quick. Expand out a little bit this way. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yep. That's good. It's just a little more efficient, especially with scarce resources like they are. Oh! Hold on a sec, guys. Alrighty guys, sorry about that. My cat knocked down my green screen, so actually gonna change up something real quick. Alrighty. Might be a little bit better of a view here. I do apologize for that. I did not anticipate my cat knocking that down. So, y'all get to see any of you now. I might actually like it better. I don't know. Although that might not be good with my cat doing stuff now. We'll see. Anyway, I need to get something back up on this one real quick. Alrighty. That looks like everything's back up. Let's go ahead and get back into gameplay. Well, no, my screen's gonna switch real quick. There we go. Want to get a setting change in Minecraft, and it has the same key button as I have for a screen shift. So I need to get that out of the way. Anyway, right now what we're going to be doing is getting... Well, that didn't work out. I want it to work. Let me expand that out a little bit more before I do this. We're going to get infinite water real quick. Oh wait, no, never mind. I take that back. We're not able to do that yet. We'll be able to very soon, though. I just need something to move the water. I don't need that one there. That's what I'm doing wrong. There we go. What else to store the water there? I can actually move this here. Something about this is right-clicking. You can shift right-click and you get these pebbles. And they will eventually turn into cobblestone, so that's the early game way of getting cobblestone in this. This is a sky block for those who don't know. You can play it regularly in a normal Minecraft world, but it's a little bit better to play, I feel, in a world like this. Speaking of which, and if you hold shift and then press K on stuff, everything is the same, and that item will automatically compress into something. So it automatically gave me cobblestone, and I actually need to get 64, so I need a bit more cobblestone. This process always takes a little while. I just want to get quite a bit of this. This is very important early on. And after we get this, we'll actually see a second recipe change that's different from regular Minecraft. Or you can just press K on a stack and it'll compress that stack. Got the 64. However, the recipe change here, if we click on the furnace, it takes 8 compressed cobblestone. Compared to when normally it's just 8 cobblestone. So it takes about 9 times as much cobblestone than normal. And there we go. There's our furnace. That gives our quest completion, some more RAK. And actually, I think something else dropped behind me. So let me pick that up before my cat gets to it. And we are going to be back. I just had to grab something that fell. So there we go. Gameplay. Right. There we go. That's the right setting. Sorry about that again, guys. Still getting all the tweaks in. I might actually leave it like this. I kind of like this a little bit better than having the green screen. Let me know if you agree or disagree. So let's see, where were we? Got the furnace. Water to clay. Yeah, this is what we need to do. Wooden crucible. Let's just get that quest out of the way. That is not what I would consider a necessary item. I honestly wish that wouldn't be a part of it because of the glass bottle trick that allows you to do something a little bit different and cheaty in a way. At least some might view it as cheaty. I do not. But glass bottles take one, you can take it from one source and get infinite. Alright, you do agree that it's better? Okay. Good to know. Yeah, that green screen wasn't working very well, so I think this is probably... I'll continue live streaming. First, I do want to expand the dirt out one more ring out on these two sides, just to make it equal. Look a little offsetting if I don't. Actually, we can make this, I believe, right now. And if in a mod pack that has the JEI in it, and most of them do. Some mod packs in 1.2 don't have this feature, some do. Where if you press A on an item, it'll actually save it over on the left and allow you to re-click it. That makes it very useful for when you have a lot of things you make into a really big recipe. It can get really confusing on what you need. Anyway, that's that item, and then we just need to get clay. So we actually might use this early on, because I can't remember. Does this... Oh, yep. Okay, yeah. So we are going to have to use this early on for getting water. But if we just put 4 leaves in there, that'll get us a bucket of water. We'll just let that go, and let's quickly get these turned back into these so we can get some sticks so we can make... Actually, hold off. I'm going to do something else real quick. Now that I think of it. I'm going to go with this path right here. Going to get into Tinker's Construct a little bit. That is a very interesting mod. I do enjoy it. I am going to need quite a bit more wood for that, though. So we're going to grind some wood here. Thankfully, we have enough of this to do that, and later on we'll be able to automatically get wood here, and that shouldn't be... We'll probably be able to get to that tonight, I would say. There's an item in here called a hopper bonsai. There's the bonsai and the bonsai hopper. My bad. Bonsai, you have to right click on and it gives you the items. However, if you get the hopping bonsai... Hold on, let me check it. Bonsai, okay. Hopping bonsai pot. Okay, here we go. Bonsai pot and hopping bonsai pot. If you get this, it does require hopper. It'll automatically grow the tree when you put dirt in it. And then it'll automatically put it into an inventory below it. So that'll help automate the trees, and we will try to get all 5 trees. And something else that it can do is it actually can do sugarcane. So once we get sugarcane, we'll go ahead and get that. We're going to put another 4 leaves in, get another bucket going. Will that be enough? Do need to keep one of these. That should be enough to start anyway. Get some blank patterns. And then one of these gets the part builder. Grab that. We need 4 of these to get a crafting table. And then we need to do... I'm doing this because it's a little more efficient. But if you just do 8, get 8 of these to get a chest, it only gives you 1 chest. However, if you do the 8 oak wood trick, 4 chests, it gives you a lot more chests and it's quite a bit cheaper. However, we do need all of those items. Got a tool station, stencil table, and this will give us our last one, the part builder. And blank pattern we're going to need another of. So now we can transform these all into this. $16, good. Need to have a place. Might have to grind a little bit more wood to expand out this way. Because I do want this. Yeah, let's get a little bit more wood. Hopefully this goes well and I don't die too much. I have died quite a bit when I've done Project Ozone 3 cap mode. I didn't go through the whole thing. I got to one point. It was not quite midway, I would say. I bet I probably had 100 hours into it, is my guess. So this is going to be a very, very long progressing series, depending on how much I stream this. But it will be something I continue on with. Okay, there we go. And then we can get... I'm actually going to move this over to here so it can connect with the... This will allow basically a multi-structure almost. Tool station. Part builder. Pattern chest. And stencil table. And to get all of these, 1, 2, 3, so we can get 4, so we need 4 more recipes. But anyway, you can click on all of them just from any of the stations. You can go to one or the other. Allows a lot quicker access to those. Need to get more wood. Really can't wait till we get the hopping bonsai. Hopping bonsai. And sometimes it takes a little bit longer for these to grow, but they will grow eventually. That should get us where we need to go. That's 2, that's 4. And that should be the remaining patterns that we can just do. I like to go ahead and get everything at the start, so I don't have to worry about, oh, if I want to make this, then I need to make more patterns or something like that. However, if I do another mod pack in the future, that will be different, because the mod pack I'm talking about, that would be a little bit different. It's a different recipe for blank patterns. This mod pack does not change the blank pattern recipe. I was gonna try and get a poll up yesterday for what mod pack I should play. However, the poll feature was not working, so I just decided to do potentially the longer one of them, if not the second longest one of the expert, quote-unquote, expert mod packs. This is an expert mod pack, by the way, in this mode. Just recipe changes and everything. You'll definitely notice once we get further in just how insane the grind is gonna get. It's gonna require a lot of automation. Techniques that I'm probably going to learn while doing, so definitely learning from it. The reason why I wanted to get this right now was because this has a sledgehammer pattern, which will allow us to do a certain something with X Nilo. There we go. And something that is... This is actually something I've seen another live streamer do. Is they put the diamond with their hammer, and it gives it an extra 500 durability. And I really do like that. So that'll help that process. And now this is the real reason why I wanted to get this. Is now we can churn. I think this works actually. If you actually compress your items, you can actually, yep. Basically, it turns cobblestone into gravel, gravel into sand, and then sand into dust. So now we have the 9 dust, and we can get the clay for this quest. So we got that, and this is actually the quest that leads into the bonsai pot. We're not going to do these quests quite yet until we can get hoppers, which will be when we go through this series right here. So yeah. Let's see. Now that we got the clay, we can actually do something else even. And this is another reason why I wanted to get clay so early on. Is one, we can get unfired shears, but we can get unfired clay buckets, which we can then throw into the furnace and get clay buckets, which will allow us to move the water in here and get an infinite source. Oh boy. My cat just discovered something, and it might get him in trouble. Once. Go. That should take care of that, hopefully. Move these over to here. So that got them smelted up. There we go. Now we got an infinite source of water. So that's going to be helpful for that. Getting clay. Sorry. Instead of having to make the clay. Sorry about that. He is wanting to do something that he shouldn't. So I'm trying to get him to stop that. I don't need this item anymore. I'm sorry to do this, guys. I gotta do something again. Alrighty, we're back. Do seriously apologize for that. It appears he's wanting to make it difficult for me to stream tonight. Like some wood, more wood. After that, let's see. Yes, this. And if you put in about 8 leaves, saplings, stuff like that, let's actually go to the barrel real quick. And if you press U on an item, it'll actually show you its uses. And then if you do compost, it'll show you that recipe, the recipe items you can get to get dirt. You can do some item transformations like the dust into the water. Fluid transform. This is going to be something that will be done later on. And then obsidian to cobblestone. And he's about to knock things over if he's not careful. Alrighty, there we go. I think that's kind of what I did. We'll keep him off it a little bit more. Had to move something, and it was going to allow him access to a place he should not get to. So, yeah. Not too good, but it'll work. And as you can see, we got dirt. And that's the reason I got those shears earlier on. There's the dirt. So we'll be able to expand one row out. Speaking of which, I need to get more of this. And I need to get more of these before I... Well, no, I can do something here. There we go. Allowed me to do that. I don't know why he's so active tonight. He's driving me insane. But I guess that's a cat for you. Yeah, you don't like that I'm trying to ruin his fun. She knocked off. Okay, let's see. Got 4 more dirt. That'll... Okay, I'll just do that. Got more of these, and so we go an additional 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we need to go another one out this way. At some point I'll actually stop going even like this. I just for right now want to keep it even. More appealing to the eye at first. But it'll change later on. And I need a little bit more for that. So I guess actually what we are building right now is a platform, so I guess we are building something today. In regards to that earlier question. There will be more efficient ways later on to get planks, but at that point it's kind of pointless. Because of all the other stuff we have. I need my cat attention, maybe. Then I'll come down. Probably not. Yep. Wants a little bit of attention. Let's give him some attention. Sometimes he'll join me in my lap when I'm gaming, so hopefully he'll do that eventually. And if you didn't notice, the hammer that I have did repair itself. That is an ecological trait that the wood parts gave us. Ecological allows the item to repair itself over time. So it's a very, very useful trait. A little bit more. There we go. Probably not enough to fully do this, but it'll be enough to continue on. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. Let's see. Looks like we're finally being able to spread out a little bit. Get a little safer. We don't fall off the edge. 'Cause that never ends well. Never, never, never ends well. Let's see. What should we do next? Let's do the silk. That sounds good. So now we are going to finally see the purpose of the silkworms. And of course we get a very good tree to do that with. I am not happy about that, because I would like my platform to be a bit bigger for this, but there's not much we can do about that. Okay, let's see. And then this will actually give us, once this all changes, I have to wait a little bit for this. Make sure everything is done. It looks like it might be. We get string. So that is one thing that, one reason why this is good. X-Nilo is usually a very big staple in quite a few of the sky blocks. There is another mod called Sky Resources 2 that is another mod pack I'm probably going to be playing on this live stream channel. It adds a different aspect to starting basically from nothing and expanding out and basically getting everything. So yeah, but it's a little bit different of a start. You have to do other things first, but thankfully we don't have to get into that right now. Let's go ahead, claim our rack, or AK, however you want to say it. I'll probably call it rack. Again, that just stands for random acts of kindness. So let's get the sieve and the string mesh. I'm more doing this so I know what I need to get. That's why I'm doing the A on the item, just so I know what I need to get. I pretty much remember quite a few of these recipes from making them quite a bit. So there's that. And we're actually going to want to make another 8 of these, which we do not have enough wood for, as you can see. So let's get a bit more wood. And I actually need to do something real quick. This gets us charcoal. I actually want to get a bit more wood for this part too. Yeah, at least, okay, there we go, there's 8. There we go. Because 1 charcoal or coal smelts 8 items. So that's going to give us 8 coal, and then if we had a stack of wood, which I'm not going to do quite yet, I will probably end up doing that later tonight. Hopefully by that time we'll have the bonsai hoppers and it'll automatically be creating the oak wood and all the other woods for us. Well, there we go. That's a lot of saplings. Not that I need them, but they're useful. Okay, that does that. So, yeah. And our quest tells us to get flint mesh, which we will do eventually. Actually, I might as well go ahead and get the 64 plus oak wood real quick. Okay, that's weird. Where are we at? Okay. A little bit more oak wood, and then we will be there. So I want to get 64 charcoal. I probably need to get another furnace. Especially later on, that's going to be very useful. So yeah, I think once we get the first 64 oak wood in the furnace, with the 8 charcoal, we will then start getting to that furnace. Which I might as well do this. This will let me know when I have 64 enough to make over 64 cobblestone. Let's see. This is gonna take a little bit. Speaking of which, I actually haven't checked what's in the ability bottle. It's something you get right off the bat. The thing in it changes every gameplay. I don't know if it's possible to get flight from it. But I imagine if you went through enough world creations, you possibly could, but that would be kind of insane to try out. So I don't want to really do that, because that would be very bad. This does take a while. I do hope everyone's having a good day. My day has been fairly good. I'm glad my work did not go as long as it normally would, because I normally would have been working till 10. However, it was a shorter shift today, so that allowed me to get on and stream for you all. And there is our second furnace. There we go. Now we got that. And something it gives you is a juicer. I do not recommend using this if you're playing this mod pack. To me, this is kind of pointless. Because if you do this with the apple juice, it gives you from half hunger haunch and half saturation to 2 hunger haunches and 1.5 saturation. However, if you put apples in a furnace from half a hunger haunch and half a saturation haunch, it gives you a cooked apple, which is 4 hunger haunches and 6 saturation. It is much more efficient. And there we go. Full hunger, full saturation. Let us see what the ability bottle has. Oh, yeah. Strength sounds pretty good. Now just make us a bit stronger for later on. We do need to be working on getting a few more of those, which is what we were working on, but then I decided to go ahead and smelt the 64 of wood. I thought I was hearing something. I think I am. That's probably just the furnace going off. Now I think of it. Or it could be the outside. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. That should be enough to get us... I think we're just a little short still. Alrighty. Do a little bit more, and then hopefully that'll get us to where we need to be. I think in the near future I'm wanting to start and create a kind of a schedule for what I'm live streaming. I think, especially when the Path of Exile League starts happening, especially on Saturday when I'm playing. Since I won't be able to play Friday because I have work tomorrow night, and it will be till 10 o'clock, and I don't want to really stay up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I will be on Saturday, hopefully, at about 1 p.m. my time. I will put a thing up on my Twitch page for a schedule. I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm guessing it'll probably be from about 1 p.m. to about 12 a.m. is what that live stream will be on Saturday. Just because Path of Exile is I find it a very intriguing game. I consider Minecraft a very intriguing game too, especially modded Minecraft. It just adds so much more content to the base game, changes the playstyle up, everything like that. So yeah, it definitely helps, I feel. That is enough wood to do what we need to do. And more. So that's good. Okay, we are filling up, so I do need to be using these chests really soon. Let's go ahead and get all this changed. We just need 8 more. That gives us the 9 sieves, however you want to say it. And go ahead and put them centered on this. Why not? There we go. Put the meshes in here. And there we go. Stars are aligning. And they're not aligning. Okay. Put some chests right here. I do want to get one more, so I will be doing this. No, it's not efficient, but right now I just want that to be like that. There we go. String, RAK, actually. Yeah, no. Put those in there. Silkworm, Living Root. Next, Botania, we'll worry about much later. That we can worry about. That I actually will queue off the edge. We don't need that. We have our questing on a keybind. We don't need to quest. Billy Bob can go in there. Juicer can go in there. That can go in there. Oh yeah, look at that. That's much better. Keep a stack of oak saplings on us. Keep that on our hotbar. Apples. We can put another 8 in there. We got 15 more. And eventually we won't need these, but that's going to be a little down the road. I'll explain that more when we come to it. Now, the way I'm playing this doesn't mean this is how others have to play. This is just how I find myself progressing in this. So, shears. Let's get another pair of those real quick. And get a bit more dirt. That might be enough. I really don't know. But we will see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We only need 5 more dirt. A full stack gives you, I believe, 8 dirt. So, we might be close if we get all of it. In the meantime, let's look at what we can do next. Get flint mesh. That is going to require something. Lava generation. Ah, yes. The unfired crucible. Which requires this. There we go, there's the recipe. You're going to do 2 clay and another quartz, which I am not doing that recipe. We will do this recipe. Bone meal and clay. Now, you can get this one of 2 ways early on. You can build a mob farm and wait for skeletons to spawn, kill a skeleton like that. Or, if you sieve dust, you will get a chance drop at the bone meal. It is a 20% drop, chance drop in all the stuff, so that'll be a while before we do that. Speaking of which, we need to get some torches. Light up the area a bit. I'll light this up all around face like that. Just allow a little bit more light to come through and make it not so dark, especially at night. We're in 6 dirt. Okay. Good, good. Put the remaining leaves in there. And we'll change, eventually we'll change this out to something different, but again, that's a little down the road. We'll probably get to it tonight, I would say. Put this one down here. this last dirt in here. We'll actually be doing this process fairly soon of dirt and a sieve. So we actually probably should create another 9 string meshes. And I'll explain why in a little bit. I'll show you a recipe as to the reason why. Put uses. You have to use a string mesh to make a flint siphon mesh. You have to use the flint siphon meshes to make iron siphon mesh. You have to use iron siphon mesh to get diamond siphon mesh. Diamond siphon meshes are the best out there. Other than that, yeah. And no worries. That's fine. Glad you're able to still stay on and stay watching. So yeah, let's see. There's a couple ways to get flint. One way is to sieve gravel in this. Or, if you just get a whole bunch of gravel and churn 3, I believe it's 3 gravel. Let's check this real quick before I make a fool of myself. There's the gravel. I believe it is 3 for 1. Yep. That gets us, so basically 9 gravel gives us 3 flint, and we need 6 flint for 1 string mesh to turn into a flint stiffen mesh. So, we're going to need... Let's do some math real quick, and this is not a smart thing to do, math on stream. But, we're going to do it anyway. So... to do that, what we need is... So, 6 times 9 is 54. And then 54 minus 3. So we need 51 more flint. Oh man, we're gonna need a lot of cobblestone. No. There we go. Alright. Looks like we're doing this for a bit. I could do this a little bit faster, but I don't want the mouse clicks to be overpowering right now. Because you can right-click a lot faster and it'll do this faster. However, it's going to make a lot more noise if I do that. So, probably gonna need about 4 stacks of cobblestone, which is quite a bit. But once we get to flint stiffened meshes, things are going to change rapidly. It's just going to require us to do a little bit more of this after that. And once we get into where we can get lava, which is what the crucible is for, by the way. That will then allow us to get a cobblestone generator, and we won't have to do this anymore. So we are fairly close to that point. And honestly, I could probably get that. Yeah, let's get that before we do much more of this. Now that I think of it, because that is going to get annoying very fast. turn all of this. There we go. 13 compressed cobblestone will become all gravel. And then we'll move it to dust. Well, gravel, sand, then dust. My apologies. And there's our dust. Now, nice thing about this is X Nilo allows you to do up to, I believe, a full stack at a time. So if you got an 8x8 structure of this, you could do a full stack in one setting. This is actually X Nilo Creatio, so I should be probably calling it that. But X Nilo is just a little bit easier to say. And we actually have enough bone meal to do what we need to do. So now we got that. We just need to make some clay, which is also why I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to create another barrel to have right next to this setup. That way, we can do this and get our clay. And then it's just, we just need 7. There we go. I guess unfired crucible, and something I'd like to do is convert 8 of these to a stack of tiny charcoal, which one tiny charcoal will smelt 1 item. So now that we got the crucible, we're gonna put that on top of a torch, and it will convert cobblestone into lava. So do that. Just need 4 of it. Now I'm thinking of it, I do need just a little bit more. Sorry about them quick clicks you're gonna hear. I just wanted to get cobblestone really quick. There we go. Got another 16, which we need how much for give up that cobblestone generator. Finally, we just need 1 glass. So just 1 sand. And that's why the tiny coal from Actually Editions is very good. Actually Editions will allow us to get a little bit of early game energy and do some stuff. However, we're going to get into a lot of mods and get into them pretty quickly. So there'll be a lot of things we're doing right back to back to back. So it's gonna be intensive. And this takes a while because it's only doing 1 millibucket of lava per tick, and it has to get to 1,000. So it's going to take about 1,000 ticks, which is too much math for it now. Okay. So we got this. Put the... or we have the glass in our inventory. Put 1 bucket of water. And actually, before we do that, let's create something that's gonna help us a lot. And that is a storage drawer, basic drawer from storage drawers. That actually is a quest completion from the beta section, so we actually have unlocked a new chapter. And actually, let's go into this a little bit for those who don't know. This chapter, Alpha, focuses on Iron Furnace mod, the tiny progressions right here. I can't remember what the growth crystals mod are, what mod these belong to. And then we got killing the Wither, and then Ender Dragon. Mob farming, getting hearts, sieving, carrots with a K, and then Tinker's Construct, and then Hopping Bonsai. Those mods are the basis of this chapter. Beta, its focus is Woot, which is a mob type thing. Mob grinding utilities, which will be very useful. Storage drawers, extremely useful again. And then Yaba, yet another better barrel attempt. This one I find myself using quite frequently when I've been playing this, because it has one item right here, the infinite tier. Now, if we go into Yaba and we look up infinite capacity, if we kill a Wither and get another star, and we put it with the blank barrel upgrade, we get 64 infinite capacity upgrades. That is extremely massive and something I am going to be working towards very soon. It's probably not going to happen today. I wish it could. But realistically, that's just not going to happen. For a couple of reasons. One, I have to get a setup to actually kill the Wither with, which is going to require diamonds, it's going to require a lot of iron, quite a bit of coal, and obsidian. So that process will be something that's going to take quite a bit to get to. If we can get there tonight, that would be great, but I am extremely doubtful that we get that far. We're just waiting for the lava. In the meantime, let's continue down the line of chapters. In Gamma, it focuses on embers. This is a mod that a lot of people don't look forward to. So once we get through this, we're just going to try to get through this as fast as we can. I don't really care for this mod either, but it gives us RAK, which is going to help us get that flight totem. So we'll complete all the quests, get them done, be over with this. This one, it's not super bad, it's just not fun. Oh, and I do appreciate Rustic Pack for following earlier today. I do appreciate it. I don't know if you're in right now, but if you are, I do appreciate you following. And then Delta, its focus is on mystical agriculture. It is a crop resource that actually gives you resources instead of food. So you got dirt, nature, stone, water, ice, zombie, and wood seeds as the base. However, to get to the tier 2 seeds, that is going to require a process that, again, is grindy. But we'll worry about that later. Epsilon Magnetic Craft, which has a very, very nice item, the shelving unit. I am hoping we can get there tonight, because that'll allow us to really store things well. I'm doubtful, but that is my current goal, is to get to here. Modular machinery. Not going to be for a long while. Just going to say that straight up. A long while. Before we get into this mod. Zeta is immersive engineering and portality. I've never messed with portality before. I don't know what it does. Immersive engineering has machines. It can allow you to make steel. We're going to be making steel a different way. We're not going to do it through immersive engineering. There is a quicker way to do it. And that is through Tinker's Construct, thankfully. Edda is thermal expansion and Ender IO. Now this is the reason why I had my whole platform lowered, is because the Grains of Infinity, or Grains of Bedrock, how they have the chapter or section shown. It is when you light it on fire, it has the bedrock has a chance of dropping a Grain of Infinity, which is used in Ender IO crafting. So that is something we will be automating early on. Tonight, I don't know. But it'd be nice if we could get to this tonight. Theta chapter is in... I can't remember the name of this mod. Industrial Foregoing? Resin Extractor. Industrial Foregoing. Okay, I was right. And I can't remember what this mod is. I'm not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna get into these for quite some time. This chapter is gonna be way down the road. Iota is armor and some water buckets. This is a very dreaded aspect of this mod pack, because you have to get leather armor and upgrade it. You have to have this to upgrade this, and so on and so forth. And then once you get to Emeradic, you then have to get the next workbench, which requires a lot more items. This is basically a basic workbench crafting. This is like I believe a 5x5, and then this is a 7x7, and this is a 9x9. So we're talking extremely progressive stuff, and I believe the one I'm really not looking forward to, if I can find it, is boron nitride armor. That is a pain, because there's a whole setup that you have to do to get this, and yeah, it's not fun, but we'll do it. I'm really excited, actually. This is going to test my ability to do stuff. Kappa. This has Extreme Reactor, which is power generation. Nuclear Craft. That's where the process for getting the boron nitride comes from, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm sorry if I am. But I do believe... Yeah, nope, it is. It is. Never mind. I know it is. Then it has solar panels. Thermal solar panels, and then lunar panels. Lambda is Twilight Forest, which is a different dimension. This is basically the dimension chapter. Erebus, which is a bug dimension. The Nether, which is this is a gas queen. I've never done this. Lost Cities. That one is going to be very useful early on, getting to different things. This allows us to actually do mining for resources, but it'll be a lot better than normal mining. The Deep Dark, I don't know what we need to do there, really. It's a scary dimension. It's dark. There's a monster in there that will kill you if you don't light it up. And then the last one is the simple void dimension. And it is just basically like this, except it's an actual dimension of the void. There's nothing there, basically. So it'll allow us to do some automation stuff there that Could be laggy here. We'll see. Next chapter, Moo, is another mod pack that is very, very not fun. It is required in a lot of the magic mods. Moving forward, it is Lordcraft. And you have to have a lot of this stuff to do stuff. Unfortunately. The new chapter, is Astral Sorcery and Blood Magic. I am really looking forward to getting further into Blood Magic. I have not gotten super far into it before, but I am looking forward to it. Astral Sorcery is another one I haven't fully gotten into either. Zai is Botania. It is debatable whether it is either a magic mod or a tech mod. It uses mana, it's a magic mod. The mod author might disagree, but I definitely think it is a magic mod. However, we'll leave it at that. Omicron is Abyssal Craft. As you can see, it's a very extensive mod. It has like 5 dimensions, 6 dimensions, 4 dimensions, something like that in it. So yeah. Or maybe 3. It might be 3 dimensions. No, it is 4 dimensions. It's either 4 or 5 dimensions in this mod alone. So we'll be doing a lot of stuff there. But that'll be extremely in the future. I don't know when that'll be, but it's a long ways down the road. Sorry about that. It's my cat again. Pi. This is Pneumatic Craft. This is where things get interesting, I think, is when we get access to this. But that a lot of these chapters later down are farther down the line and something we won't see for probably a few months. Row is Applied Energetics. This will be very nice when we get to this because this will allow us to do auto crafting, allow us to store our stuff in one item, the ME drive. I'm really looking forward to this. When we get here, it's when things start really getting into the automation form and stuff. This allows a ton of automation capabilities. Sigma is RF tools, and that allows you to do dimension, create your own dimensions based on what you need, that kind of thing. That'll be useful for endgame. Tau is it's skipping my mind right now. It is another tech mod. Mechanism. There we go. Mechanism. That's in a mod. And this is something that'll be very helpful then. The digital miner is something that is going to be very helpful. Especially when you go into places like the city dimension. We'll go back and Lost Cities. There we go. So that'd be very helpful then, because it can basically, with energy, it'll mine up all the resources there that you want. You can type in the ore that you want, and it'll, if it's there, it'll mine it. And it'll also help with the next chapter, Upsilon, which is Galacticraft. That is, there's a lot of planets to go to in this mod. Phi is Draconic Evolution and Project E. Now this is where a big difference between Kappa and Mythic mode comes in. It essentially is the Philosopher's Stone is an EMC based thing and such. And I actually need to switch music up real quick. We'll get back to that. There we go. This will allow big things to happen, but I'll show the recipe for that in a little bit. We're going on to the last few chapters. Chai is turrets. I don't know the name of the mod, but it has turrets that you can set up. Interesting. Don't know how useful. We'll see if we use it. Well, we probably will to get RAK, but anyway. Sai is extended crafting. So the Philosopher's Stone, this ultimate singularity, you now need to get this in order to get the Philosopher's Stone. In Kappa mode, you do not have to do that. So essentially, you have to get all 81 of these to get one of these. And it takes a lot of blocks just to get one of these. So that is a big difference between Kappa and Mythic mode. It's going to a lot of automation on this part to get to here, to get to use the Philosopher's Stone. And then getting these will be a lot easier after that point. Hopefully. I don't know. I haven't gotten there before. I haven't gotten to, I barely, I think, in the first time I played Kappa, got to the road chapter. So, not too far in, really, in the long run of things. Omega is basically every single chapter completion. Or every single completion in a request. Simple achievements requires all the quests, which I believe this is. And then it's basically a whole bunch of endgame grinding, endgame stuff we can do. Now this is probably where I'll lead to a vote later on, the farther we get into here. We will get to Sai. I know that. Simple achievements, whether or not we complete this, will be up to you guys. But that will be determined way down the line. And then the end, this basically means every single chapter completed. Which includes, I believe, simple achievements. So if we want to do this, we'd have to do simple achievements if you want to get this. I don't mind if we do or not. Probably would be good if we did, but we'll see. Anyway, back to Alpha. Lava is done. We can get our cobblestone generator. That is great news. And then if we just put a basic drawer on top of it, well, there we go. Automatic cobblestone. My cat is dying for attention for some reason. Ooh, come here. There we go. Keep him next to me. So yeah, we did lose one of the clay buckets because one of them held lava. Clay buckets are not good for lava. They'll carry it to an item, and once you place it, the bucket will be destroyed. That's about all the clay bucket's useful for, is water. And a few other liquids that are not hot. But we're not going to worry about that. So now that we have that automated, it is slow. There are upgrades for it. We're not ready for those yet. We go pain. Anywho, clean out our inventory a bit, keep it clean. Makes for an easier playthrough, I find, because then you have to look through your inventory for certain things, and sometimes it's really hard to find. items. Alrighty, let's see. What's our next step? Wait for that to build up. Let's get that cleaned. So yeah, the cobblestone generator tier 2 requires blocks of iron, and we have to get 8 of them. So 8 times 9 being 72, we have to get 72 iron. However, not going to be that easy. You can only get a block of iron either by Tinker's Construct or the Factorizer. You cannot craft a block of iron, nor can you convert back a block of iron to ingots. You have to use a Factorizer for that, which is unfortunate. Or the split right there. Or Tinker's Construct again. But we'll get the Factorizer hopefully today. We'll see. Again, we'll see. Probably should expand out our base a bit more. Let's do that real quick, because it is not complete. 2, 3, and 4. I just hope we don't fall, because that would be bad if we did fall. Of course, if I had to stop misplacing items, this would be a little bit faster. And there we go. A bit more complete. There we go. Turning F7 on, that'll allow us to, exactly. I'm gonna put one of these in each corner just for safekeeping. Sorry about that. Oh, we're out of torches. Okay. But that'll keep mobs from spawning here. And now, I think it is about time to go ahead and get a mob farm going. To do that, I actually want to have some iron. Because I would love to be able to get my water bottle. There we are. Iron. That way we can, for one, upgrade our cobblestone generator. And two, it'll give us access to some other items that'll be very important for the mob farm. If I could get to diamonds, that'd be even better, because we could get the mob grinder right here, mob masher. This would basically automate it, but we'd have to get vector plates to move the mobs to the center, or to where we'd want them to go. We have to have an auto collection system, which for that we do need the barrels with the infinite upgrades, I feel. So, I think first order of business. Let's build something out to where we need. So we're gonna need more wood. I actually keep forgetting I can do something. And there we go. That'll help us get wood a little bit faster. And a ton of saplings. So I think you usually get pretty big trees when doing that. Oh yeah, they were really big trees. So as you can see, we already got 2 stacks of wood, at least. Yeah, 2 stacks and almost another, just in that short amount of time. So yeah, it's much more quicker. It's much quicker. Sorry. Get that. And then we'll build out our mob farm this way. I am going to build this down, and there's a reason for this. One, we don't have to put torches on these. Secondly, it'll help with the mob farm creation. And I need to be counting these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 5. So that's where we're going to start our mob farm. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. So that is going to be, so we have 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get this expanded out here. We're gonna need more. Of these planks. Oh, I had another 64. Did not see that. I am holding shift so I do not fall off the platform. Because if you're not careful in these, then you will fall off. And that is why I'm doing the bottom slabs like that partially. And again, it will help with the creation later on of the mob farm, having these like this. And actually, pretty soon, once I get to over there, we are going to take about a 5-minute break. So I think, yeah, let's call a break right here real quick. And we will be back in about 5 minutes, I thank everyone for watching. And we will be back shortly. everyone. I am back. Sorry that took a little bit longer than I was expecting. I needed to move some stuff. But anyway, back to game. There we go. Move over a little bit. Okay, let's see. Expanding this out. Getting back into the mob farm. This will allow us to get certain things that we'll need later on. There is the start. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back. There we go. Alrighty. We'll expand this out to both directions. I need to grab a few more things of planks. Get some more food eaten. And make my cat unhappy because he can't do what he wants. Or maybe make him happy, I don't know what he thinks. I know we're going to need more than that, but I don't want to get too much. Well, I don't know what I'm thinking. We won't get too much. Because I can just convert it all back to planks instead of slabs. There we go. So we're here. We're 3 on each side. Let's go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 on each side. Sounds good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that's gonna make a good mob farm. I do like making these fairly decently sized, because it'll allow a lot more mobs to spawn in them. Has some line there, then we can just go back. There we go. Get in this place and hope we don't fall off. That is never good. Although for some... No. There's something else for that. Saying something, but yeah, we can do it a different way. Require a lot of oak planks to do this. But I do like the looks of oak. I do like the looks of wood better than cobblestone. So you probably won't see me do hardly anything with cobblestone building wise. I might do some things with it, but not a lot. I'll actually be waiting until I get stone before I do certain things. Because stone looks so much better than cobblestone. Careful placements. Don't get in a rush, because when you get in a rush, you mess up. And we're one short. Go figure. Well, now we are not one short. I remembered that I had some things there. Now I don't have to worry about any mobs spawning on this platform whatsoever at this point in time. Until I get certain setup made. There we go. Should have started more towards the middle when I was doing that. There we go, that's a lot more wood. That should help us immensely. How much cobblestone do we have? Ooh. I actually think we have enough to do the, something I want to do real quick. Go and get these 4 also placed. There we go. And we are getting flint. And quite a deep. How many do we need again? Let's just do that. More than what we need, but it'll work. A lot more than what we needed. Okay. Oh well. Now you can press it, you can actually get compressed flint block from tiny progressions, which will allow storage to be a little bit neater. But we got our flint stiffen mesh, which is very good. That'll allow us to get things like iron. It actually starts to allow. Actually, more specific. It'll allow us to start getting ores stuff now. We still kept our string mesh. But now, we don't have to sieve for all the flint. We have all the flint that we needed to get our flint stiffened mesh. Now we can truly continue on this path. And I'm going to need a few more planks. Do another that. And I need to make sure I'm doing this correctly by 1.5 blocks. Yes, this is correct. Oh. All of them here should be fine. Probably should extend another one out. No, we'll leave it. Let's leave 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side. We don't have enough wood. I feared that. I have no torches on me. Thankfully, I do have some charcoal and some wood. So we can do this in case we have to go back. Probably will, but we'll see. Anyway, right now, get that place there, that place there. Then we have to go all the way around with this. We'll leave that open. I actually want to put a torch there real quick. Put another torch there. Slow down. Keep getting torches where the light spots are. It's coming night. This is when this is a little bit more dangerous to do. Probably should have done it this way. There we go. Keep that open. And this is why I said we probably are going to need more. Yeah, we're going to need more wood. So that's 2 blocks. 3, 4, 5. I think I want to go 1 more just to be safe. Build kind of a step ladder for this. So we can kind of get back up here, and we'll build it the other way, actually. And that is why I said we're probably going to need more. Thankfully, we got the quick method of this. Let's see, got everything? Okay. There we go. Let's do this, and then hopefully we'll have enough to do what we need to do. There we go. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually have to do this again, but we'll see. There we go. Going around. Eventually, this will be complete. Now we'll do something to keep creeper explosions from destroying this. because there is a way to do that, thankfully. Hang around, you'll be able to see it. They're probably gonna have to do some more wood. I didn't realize how much wood this is gonna take. Alrighty. Yep. Have to do this once more. Hopefully. I'll probably do 3 settings instead of just 2. Why so high? Well, just to make sure that things like Enderman spawn. I know there's like, I think it might be like 4 or 5, but I just like to ensure that those mobs do spawn. And I think there's some other mobs that spawn, and I might need a higher level at which to spawn in. We're not gonna have any spiders spawning, so, but that's not needed at this point. We can get string other ways. Later on, when we get our automated mob farm, we'll actually have to change this whole setup, but that's not for quite a while. I would say, I'd probably say maybe, if not, it's definitely not gonna be this live stream, but maybe 2 or 3 more of these live streams that I do of Minecraft. We might be able to do the automated mob farm. It might be 4 or 5. Realistically, I don't know. So that is why we are going so high with the mob farm. And that should be enough wood. Oh, that'll be more than enough. So we're almost done anyway. So I hope that answered that question. To get some planks for the last step. Hopefully it's enough planks. So just one more and we'll do this cap right here. Because when we cap this off, it'll actually prevent spawns when we do the last part here. So I'm not too worried about the X's at this point, because we are almost done. And I've also had troubles with one mob spawning. I don't know if I didn't have the mob farm high enough, or it just was not wanting to spawn in. But it was not as quite high as this, so I think this will ensure that all the mobs I want spawned in will spawn in. But we will see. That makes sure that nothing there is doing that. Make sure I don't place like that. I know some people don't make their mob farms this high, but I do, occasionally. And there we go. Alright, let's just break these and fill the gaps in. Alrighty, that's where we exit. But this should get us the spawns we need. I hope. If I had stopped misplacing, we could be almost done with this. The red X's mean... Oh, forgot a torch. There we go. Plank. Remove that. And there's a light over here. That picked up. There is something dangerous about using the wood. Let me see if I can actually show that on the grass. I didn't think about that earlier, but you throw a torch on wood and it lights it up, which is kind of messed up. So those torches that I had dropped, if they would have sat there long enough, they could have torched that whole thing. That would have been exciting. Not. I think planks are safe from that. I'm not, or these are safe from that. I'm not sure. Let's test that. Yeah. So it wouldn't have done it to the this part of the platform, but it definitely would have done it to the... Oh, and it... Yep, that thing right there is what I wanted to spawn. That right there. So, yeah. Now I just need to get myself a sword, which I will be going Tinker's Construct. We need sword blade, wide guard, and a tool rod. Sword blade, we'll use cobble. Wide guard, we'll use this. And then tool rod, we'll use this also. And then this will give us a sword. And the reason I'm going Tinker's Construct is because you can repair these when they break. You don't... Oh, and an Enderman. Oh. First, claim chunks. You can just claim them, but I like to chunk with you. Well, let's just claim them. And it should prevent creeper explosions from destroying blocks. Apparently there's some enemies that don't like each other and they're destroying themselves. And this is the reason why I want the half slab under for this. It got me the achievement Monster Hunter. Hopefully this drops an ender pearl. But yeah, wither skeletons. Oh yeah, I forgot wither skeletons can spawn these. This is a way to get wither skeleton skulls. We didn't get the achievement, which means... Well, one, we're full of stuff. Gotta clear our inventory out. But that also means we didn't get one of the monster kills that we needed. Which is unfortunate. I bet it's a zombie. I bet the abyssal zombies. Ooh, ender pearl. That's good. Gotta have the ender pearls. They're very, very useful in this. Oh no. There we go. There we are. Mob drop chest is in this one. Other stuff is in this one. Gotta remember that. Looks like a zombie. Is it a zombie? Yes, it is. See that guy's teaching at mob farm? That is great news. Essence of Undeath. What? What does it do? I'm confused. Is it supposed to do something to like a zombie or something? Essence of Undeath. Grail Tombstone. Oh, it's a crafting ingredient. Well, that's what it does. For crafting. At least we know the mob farm's working. Holy cow. That was a lot of stuff. We'll just ignore that for now. How's that? Kinda don't want to, I really don't want to deal with those now. I did what I wanted to do. Yeah, we had to do a zombie, skeleton, creeper, and the ancient golem. That's the one that's given me problems before. With it spawning. Thankfully, not this time. Another reason why I decided to go a little bit higher than I normally do. I think I usually do like 4 or 5, not 6. I think it's normally 4. So that might be the reason why it doesn't usually spawn, as it's only 4. It might be like 5. So I probably could have done 1 less and been fine, but I want to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Honestly. Or it could just be the biome too. I don't know if there's a specific biome they only spawn in. But yeah. There's that. Alrighty. Track stuff. Want to check something real quick. Okay, we got a decent amount to go. Just checking where we're at on the playlist for Monster Cat. Okay, that's getting a lot of monsters. That's a very effective monster farm. That is good. When we need to, we'll go over there. We don't need to now. And then there's the hunting dimension. I will be doing this for the simple fact that we'll be able to do something, and we'll have a very nice early something. But we'll worry about that in a little bit. Oh yeah, I was wanting to get the shelving unit, wasn't I? Ooh. We might not get the shelving unit today. We might have to wait for another day. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Pretty bare for it now. It'll look a bit better when we have more resources. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see. Don't need those anymore. I think this is good for the outer ring. Now what I'd like to do is start getting... Let's move this. There we go. There we go. There's the reason I decided to go with 64. It just... This makes it a little bit easier for what we're about to do. We're going to do some sieving. And this is going to give us some iron. Which is a resource we've long needed. And we'll be able to get the hopping bonsais. So this is where things really start progressing a little bit more. Speaking of which... There we go. I want to do a little update on the stream. Let's see. Got the gravel. I really, really, really need to put these down. I'm gonna put these over here. That'll be our well, you'll see what they are. This stuff. This is where all this stuff we're getting from the sieving will go. Headphones are a little too tight on my head. There we go. Yeah, I kind of do like the way this looks a little bit better without the green screen. It wasn't fully working anyway. Oh. That's right. I kind of need to empty up my inventory a little bit for this. No coal is a drop from that. That's not. Basically everything that I don't currently need is going in that chest. So that's just going to hinder stuff. Yeah. So there's a 100% chance out of each of these gravel to get an iron ore piece. 4 iron ore pieces gets an iron ore chunk. Iron ore chunks go in the furnace and they get you an iron ore. Or an iron ingot. So that is why we are going that path. And then eventually we'll be able to actually automate this process, but that is going to be once we get into immersive engineering. Which we might try to get into. But we're really going to need to get to the coal coke. Coal coke is something that is very useful. And then, yeah. Probably get some mechanical users, I think. I don't know how expensive those are. Got my cat walking across my lap. And he's poking his head up. It's a little slow right now, but I think it'll start picking up. Oh yeah. My cat's happy now. Like I said, he'll lay in my lap while I game, and that's what he's doing right now. So let's see what we got. Gold, we'll leave it. Oh wait, no. There we go. Everything but iron we are going to put in here. So yeah, that is what sieving does, in case you're wondering. That's just the basics. I think, well no, I don't think, I now know that we are going to have enough to actually upgrade our meshes to the next phase, which is iron. All thanks to that little sieving method. We're actually going to put 8 in each of these. So we can do a full stack of iron. And then we'll hold off. I think we'll actually be able to upgrade our furnaces to iron furnaces, so we'll actually be able to smelt a little bit more quicker, which will be useful. And then probably should go ahead and get gold smelted at that point too, and just upgrade them straight to gold. Let's take that, and then we'll work on that. And I am sorry if I miss your chats once in a while. If you don't hear from me a little bit, just do another chat and I'll probably see it. I am looking over occasionally to see if someone posts. I do see it in the top left of my main monitor when they post, but it doesn't always catch my eye. So I do apologize. And there's our iron. Now that is a happy sight. Because, well, now I gotta wait for all the iron to smelt. Because I gotta cook 5 of the clay, put it like this in the crafting grid, and that'll get our bonsai hopper, our bonsai pot, and then make the hopper. And we'll get our bonsai hopper. So let's go ahead and make the hopper. Along with another storage drawer. That way we can be... Oh no, that's not the hopper I wanted to make. Or storage drawer I wanted to make. Dang it! Wanted to make this one. There we go. There is a reason for making this one rather than other ones. And that will hopefully become clear once we do it. Drink real quick. Okay, let's see. Work on these real quick. Might as... Ooh. We'll make another furnace. Instead of wasting time waiting. And we can straight up upgrade it to an iron furnace. Those 5 smelted up. And actually the nice thing about this, and this wasn't in, I do not believe it was in Kappa mode. I think it was introduced later on in Mythic mode. They now give you an iron kit with completing those quests, which means I can do that. And it automatically upgrades to an iron furnace. Which means I need to get iron furnace. Iron kit requires a blank kit. Flint. Oh. So flint and 8 cobblestone. Okay. And then we just do that around with 8 iron. And boom. While they're still smelting, we can get our stuff. That gets us our bonsai pot. And then now we're just going to do the hopping bonsai, which is just the bonsai pot with the hopper. There we go. And we need a piece of dirt. I think we can sacrifice, or not sacrifice, afford to lose a few things here for this. You okay there, kitty cat? Sounded like cat fell. Might have just jumped off. We put that there. Put 1. We'll bring the saplings over anyway. There. And we finally have automatic collection of wood resources. Sticks, wood, we're gonna put these there, and then I'm also gonna put apples in here. It can drop leaves, I'm blocking that off. So this will just continue until every one of these is full, 8 stacks. So, that is going to make it very, very nice. As you can see, we cleared out that inventory of all the leaves. Now, we just need to start collecting all the other trees. So if we go to saplings, we still need to get the spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. So we gotta get 5 more saplings. Now, there's a very easy way to get these, thankfully, and that's just changing out the meshes, putting these in, and sieving dirt, which we might as well go ahead and get set up for, because we are going to need dirt. Oh, and speaking of which, iron shears, or just shears. I just throw the pebbles away. There's no need for them. But as you can see, we got melon seeds. That we will put in there. So yeah, this is I should have realized that this is not going to go nearly as fast as I was hoping. I'm doing this casually. I'm not doing this super efficiently. I know that I run at my own pace. So, I hope that's alright with everyone. But yeah. Let's see. How many logs? 10. We need 8. And then we're also going to need to shear. So we are going to need one of these. Probably should end up getting an action. Might make that a little faster. But, oh well. So we need 8 gets us 4, and we need 12. Right? Oh yeah, claim that. We need 14, so we need 4 recipes worth. So we just need how many arrows? 4 arrows? I gotta remember. Arrow. Ah, yes. Flint, maple sticks, and 3 leaf, or just stick, and 3 leaf fletchings. So we just need 3 of these. There we go. And then a stick and a flint. That gets us all the arrows we need. Now we just need... Okay, we got a lot of iron there. That is beautiful. Let's smelt up all that gold. I think my cat found a new favorite spot. He has a lot of those. Okay. Huh. What was it? Oh, yes. Yes. That's 16. It's not going fast enough for me. I want to go faster. That's 8 of them. Let's grow 9. And we still need a bit more. I think our next platform that we're gonna do is a grassy one. And what I mean by that is because we are going to this here dimension. And actually before that, I have a better idea. Never mind, it's not a better idea. Hold on. My cat is wanting to destroy the back of the my seating arrangement. And that is not going well with me. So let's see. Make sure everything goes in there. Put the remaining iron in there. Let's see. I was hoping to get a thing called carrots, but then I remembered we can't get gold blocks yet. So that would not work. Might as well grab the experience from those. So unfortunately, that idea went down the drain real fast. Oh, I can get the iron stiffened mesh. Now, if I remember right, there's well, I shouldn't say that. I don't think there's a use for flint stiffened that is exclusive just to flint. I will double check that real quick. Dust. I know that one's fine. It gets everything. There's string, flint, diamond. Okay, so there is a use for soul sand with flint. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll have diamond by that point. Probably won't, but so we will need some flint stiffened mesh. So I'll need to make another set of that. So I take that back. There is a use for flint stiffened only. How dare they? They just skipped one. They skipped iron. I'm not happy. But that is what it is. Speaking of which, I need to get these so I can sieve dirt. And get myself stuff along with going here. No, let's put it over here. I was going to put it over there and thinking that was a good idea, but I don't think it's a good idea. This really isn't a big platform, which is why I'm wanting to do the thing I'm about to do. I just wish I had a lot more. I wish I had the one I am wanting. But we're not going to be able to get it. Where should I put this portal? Just right here? Yeah, let's put it right here. Right here. And it's basically just a regular nether portal. But out of these blocks. Unfortunately, we had to get that many for the quest. I wouldn't have done that many normally. Because technically you only need 10. You just need 2 here, 2 here, 3 here. And then you right click with something I don't have in my inventory. And we will be deactivating this portal. I just have to break this. But as you can see, it does not... Well, why aren't we going anywhere? Well, that would be because you have to press shift. And we go to a new dimension called the hunting dimension. And we are quickly going to do that. And get out of there. And we probably need to go back there for more dirt. Oh yeah, we're out of here. We got all the dirt. That was almost bad. You break one part of this, and it deactivates the portal. I don't know if you can hear it, but there was police sirens going on in the background. I don't know what that's about, but it is what it is. Apparently we got all the dirt. So now we got all the dirts. And we're definitely making progress on our RAK. We're nowhere near the flight that we need. We're in an RAK for the flight, but we're making progress, which is what this is all about, is making progress. Sorry. Anywho. I think what I'm going to do is, well, I'd like to have this come around. We'll probably do that. But we are going to have an outer ring of dirt that will turn to grass over time. Now I'm waiting a little bit. I am going to be crafting an item that will speed this process up, but I just want to get all this foundation laid out for it, and then remove a few of these. Make this a little more exciting for you viewers. And hopeful people on YouTube. Nah, I'm putting dirt there. And then in a little bit we'll actually put a dirt block here, and it should eventually spread to all of this and make it look semi-presentable. Because grass block makes it look clean. And I think after that we'll do like, oh, we'll probably do a big layer out this way of grass with like maybe a 10 out this way, 25 out this way, 10 out that way of grass. So let's actually mark this out real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got that, and then we want to go 25 out this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. There we go. And then 10 over here. I'm just deciding on a random number, so this is nothing specific in case anyone's wondering. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then after this, once we get all that filled in, we will start getting the grass treatment done, which we can actually probably have it start. This is going to take a long while for that grass to get there. And I am just going to craft a little something something. Just a little something something. And we're going to need a lot of them. Iron wands. I would like a diamond wand, but we do not have those. It is going to allow us to place these very much at a higher rate of speed than if we were doing this manually. Which is why I'm glad we have iron now. Not the most efficient placement of that. But yeah, you can see it hasn't even started, and we already got that section that's going to hit first completed in just that short amount of time. So let's fix this real quick. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of ones for this, and we might need to have to even get more dirt, unfortunately. I hope not, but this is a lot of dirt we are placing. So hopefully, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th. We are going to make more torches. So let me do that real quick before I go too far into this. Grab that one. Might as well grab 16 of these so I can make 64 torches. But after this, what I would like to do is set up automatic stone processing. But that's going to take a bit. Speaking of which, I might as well put some of this in there. That'll help that process speed up a little bit. I know we got a lot of dirt, but this should use a majority of it up. I'm hoping it does. This is the reason, the whole reason, well, one of the reasons I got this dirt. Another is, and this is just a side effect, is it'll allow me to sieve dirt without having to do the whole leave process. So yeah, we're gonna have plenty of dirt. I just hope I have enough. Ooh, I might need to make another wand. We'll see. We're on our last one. We have to go that far. Yeah. There we go. I do have a pretty decent amount of RAM dedicated to this mod pack reel for this. It is a pretty decent one. I could run this at about 12 gigabytes RAM, but I have like 16 attached to it. 8 would probably run it. I just want to be safe rather than sorry. And we do need another wand. I figured as much. But I wasn't 100% sure. So but the good news is I think we're gonna have enough dirt. So that is helpful. And then we'll get the last bit of the... Alrighty, there we go. Then eventually this will all turn to grass. And once we sieve the dirt we have in our inventory, we might get a certain item that'll allow us to make the spreading of dirt a little bit faster. And the last 7 of our dirt. I'm hoping this dropped the item that I'm looking for. I believe it did. Yep, right here. Sugar cane, that's good. Cotton. potato. Ancient spores is very important. Pumpkin, wheat. Let's go around and collect the last bit of this that we could not pick up. So let's see how many of the seeds we're missing. I believe one. We got birch, dark oak, jungle acacia. We need the spruce. That's the one we're missing. So we're gonna have to get some more dirt for that. Oh no, we got spruce right here. That's all the seeds we needed. So that is actually great news. We're actually gonna toss all the cobblestone away. Rice seeds, coffee seeds, barley seeds. And this is going to actually go away. We now have a faster process. We're just going to randomly place these throughout this. Now allow that to spread. So we go here and we'll place these. There we go. That's all we need for that. Now that will turn into a nice field, and this should eventually allow us to get some animals. So this is actually a two-purpose thing. It'll actually allow us to expand, and it's going to allow us to get animals, which is going to be important. And I like how much it's already spreading. I forget, is this a different biome? Maybe not. Oh well. But it will expand. Anyway. So waiting for that to grow. Let us go ahead. And we're going to need another 4 of these to get another set of this. How many dirt do we have? Oh no. Oh well. 3, we're gonna need 5. So we need 2 more dirt. There we go. Because now that is we have. So it's gonna be one other sapling. Total of 6 saplings. And then the sugarcane will put on something different. I'm actually gonna need different. I'm also gonna need to get more clay because I actually need to get a bucket. Where is our bucket? There it is. And if you're wondering why I'm not making an actual bucket, here is why. Yeah. It requires iron plates. Or if I go to casting and I get a clay or a bucket cast, then we'll be able to do that. Which I'll probably go with that path rather than the iron plate path, which is magnetic craft, which is crushing table, which we need anyway, but I like the Tinker's Construct path a little bit better. But yeah. So I think our next step is to go ahead and continue grabbing that, because that is not dust yet. There we go. That will allow us to get clay. This is going to be a common occurrence of this process. And actually, this is something I should also automate. This would actually be a very easy automation that we could do right away. Just need 2 hoppers and a couple chests. And some blocks. That would allow us to definitely progress pretty easily with automating that system. I just have to put clay in there and it automatically, or dust, and it automatically put it into the barrel. Except I don't have anything to make. Ooh, wait. Can I get the fluid hopper yet? The liquid hopper. It's just glass and a hopper. I can. Ooh. Either that or the translocator. There's a liquid translocator. Invar. Yeah, I'll hold off on that one for a little bit. That one is not quite ready for that one yet. So yeah. There we go. That's how much clay we need to smelt into brick. After that, we can then move forward and get... Oh, speaking of which, we don't have a pickaxe. Well, that's not good. Kind of keeping it the same throughout with these resources. Don't need to go anything expensive, because you can actually upgrade these. Later on to mine better items. So pick that up, get this, put this here, and put gold around it. And that will get us a gold furnace, which is the next step in this process. Do that, and I think we need to get another blank upgrade, which is the flint. I think we can just straight up do the gold around it. Yes. There we go. So that'll help speed that process up a bit. I really would like to get to the zenith furnace, but that is expensive. You have to actually have nether stars to do that. So that is not feasible at this point. That's spreading out nicely. Of course, it's only spreading out there, so it's going to take a while to get to here. Let's see. That I would like to get, so we really need to go on this path. I think would be a smart path to go down. I also want to get this automated, but we need... Oh! What is it from? I think it's nuclear craft. Yes, infinite water source. This, I am hiding that because crusher. Oh, they got a crushing. Oh wait, we need tinkers for that. That kind of spoils that. unfortunately. Stream reactors, nuclear craft. So there's only 2 types. I was hoping I'd be able to do the grindstone to get this, but you have to have the crushing table. Darn. Darn it! That would have been so good. Because getting this would make that automation so much easier. Speaking of which, let us replace all this with the iron stiffened mesh. That way, when we do the next step, it should get us the rest of the ores we need. Oh, we are getting lead, which I believe is what this calls for. Tin and lead. So we should have tin. Yes. Do we have enough tin? Probably not. But that is alright. We will make do with what we have. Speaking of what we have 25 bricks. We need, okay, that will get us the amount of hoppers we need. We do need to grab. Okay, good. Let's do that. We just need 5. Actually, we need. Ooh, crud! I forgot about this. Forget about the sugarcane. We need 5 more. Because we're actually going to start the automation process for that. But right now we can set up all of this. We need to grab one of each of these. And I'll convert all of these into saplings in just a little bit. But I think we're going to go ahead and do dark oak, jungle, spruce, and birch, and then acacia. So, meanwhile, I will get these all transformed into these seeds. And that allows us to do that. So we want the dark oak saplings to go there. This is the jungle, so jungle goes here, and we actually want this to go here. That goes there. Sticks can go here. I'm just trying to keep them kind of the same is what I'm going for. Yep, there we go. And then these here, I think all but the jungle. Jungle, I believe, can drop cocoa beans. So that one will do cocoa beans there instead of leaves. The other 4 will actually get leaves from. So that allows that to happen. Okay. Now, what shall we... Oh, yep. Cocoa beans. Yep. Let's see, the leaves are popping in. That one we still have to wait for. Oh, no. That there. But yeah, that looks neat and organized. Then we just need to get the 1x2 chest. Leaves this, and then that, or... I forget how to do that one. Let's do, storage drawers. Oh, just had it in reverse. So it is 7 of these, but yeah, you can do And this will allow us to get some sugarcane going on. We got some sugarcane seeds. Water. Okay, good. Good, good. And then we can place the sugar cane right there. And there we go. Now we're going to get sugar and sugar cane out of these. It looks like everything with the dark oak leaves has settled in, unfortunately. But yes, this one does not show it growing, which I think is too bad. I think it would have been nice to have a growing animation for that. But that's going to help us get vector plates eventually. But yeah, that really is starting to look good. I like that. So, another thing I do want to get that, but that's going to take a little while. Go ahead and put these in here. Actually, this basic drawer, let's put our RAK in here. Again, RAK is random acts of kindness. For those of you who don't know. And there we go. Store RAK here. Instead of the drawer taking up precious space that we do not have. Okay. Got that. So yeah, we've done pretty good progression. Let us now what would be the next best choice to do? Here, does this have a texture pack? Oh, it already is. Available and then selected. Let's do this. So it's going to take a little bit to load. I didn't realize that the resource pack for this was not loaded. Just have to reload all the textures and everything, so yeah. This will probably take about 5 minutes, I'd imagine. Oh man. In about 30 minutes, I think I'm gonna call it. So we'll get a little bit more done, and yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah, so my one monitor is currently frozen while it loads that. So just keeping an eye on my other monitor. Okay, there we go. That helps. And Saturday's stream will be a bit more of an intense stream. Path of Exile is it's a more fast-paced type of gameplay. It is an RPG. I guess it can be considered a MMO. Something just happened. There we go. Okay. So yeah. Oh wait for program to respond. So yeah, it kind of really froze up. So I hope it goes back to normal. I hope you don't have to re-load this. That would not be good. That takes about 5 minutes in of itself. Because of how many mods there are. This modpack is, and something I should mention earlier, this modpack is created by Cazador. He's a modpack developer, from what I know. And I've heard. So, and he did a pretty fantastic job at making this. So, I do thank him for that. Yeah. For some reason it does not like that. Perhaps that was a mistake. We'll see. Okay. We're going to have to reload the pack, unfortunately. Here we go. And there we go. That is showing stuff now. And hopefully the texture pack still loaded up properly. That'll make it look just a little bit different. Make it look a little nicer, I hope. So there are 292 mods, which is quite large. There's actually a mod pack I'm hoping to play eventually that is about close to 600 mods. So look forward to that one. I just hope this works like it's supposed to. I am sorry for this, for those of you watching. This is just the little things that happen and cause little problems unexpectedly. But I probably should have had that on before the stream started, but I didn't. So that's what happens. I think what I'm gonna do is, when I really start being able to live stream a bit more frequently, is probably do some days do 2 6-hour live streams, is my hope. Where I'll do probably one of World of Warcraft Classic, and the next be one of 3 things, either a mod of Minecraft, which is what we're doing now, Path of Exile, or Last Epoch, depending on how far in the league we are. And probably start with the Final Fantasy series and go through that. And the next day will be the other 2 that we didn't do. I'm hoping I'll have days where I can do those. I might do 2 4-hour live streams. I don't know. We'll see how well I can handle it. It might be 2 5-hour live streams. Just all depends on time and how much time I can put into this. So right now I do have another job, but we will have a 2-week Christmas vacation coming up fairly soon. I don't know exactly when it is, but yeah. And it looks like we're almost done. There we go. Options, resource pack, okay. It is loaded. So now we are back in. Alrighty. Okay. It definitely changed some stuff. Didn't change a whole lot. That's kind of disappointing. And that is not mineable, by the way. Womp womp. Mysterious gift. Whoa. Okay, that's not creepy at all. Oh. Cannot be opened before December 25th. Oh, that's nice. A little present. Let's put that right there. I was really hoping it would do a lot more texture changes. I might have to look through some texture packs and find one that doesn't look too bad. Oh, it does change some. Just not near the amount I was hoping. Anywho. Let us make some more progress. Alpha. Okay, we need the porcelain melter, porcelain tank, porcelain faucet, that, and that. So it looks like we're going to need a lot of clay and a lot of bone meal. So we're gonna get some more dust. Either way. Good thing about this is when we do dust, we also get other stuff. There's that. Grab this. Rapidly place stuff. And whoa. Okay. Texture pack's a little interesting, but I'm probably going to remove that one and get a different one by this time before next live stream of this. I really do not care for it. That's one was be kind of cool, but it's not. Can't wait till I get a diamond wand. It'll make this thing so much faster. And that, my friends, is a whole lot of dust, which we can turn into clay and sift. So everything's good. Before I continue, I got to remember that I need to have a inventory dump, because this stuff drops a lot of items and we cannot have our inventory filling too quickly. So yeah, this can definitely be a pretty long process. I think we're gonna stop sieving after this bunch. That way we can have some for... Yeah, that'll do. I think that'll be enough bone meal. I hope it will be anyway. With the bone meal we have... Oh no, that was the bone meal we have had. So, and actually we can get a little bit more bone meal here from this. So there's that. And yes, let us... at getting this changed into clay. How much do we need? So we need 7, 14, 17, 33, 34, 35, 36. So we need 39. Okay, we have more than enough. And that should... Nope, we need a little bit more. So that should take care of that. So we're gonna craft this in here real quick. Smelt that. Grab some coal. And then 1, 2, 3. It's 8, 16, 4. Probably need 5 for the rest of that. And we need 1 sand to get smelted in here. Actually, we need 2. My bad. We need 2. Ooh, that does have a little bit of texture to it. Oh, I didn't notice that. Alrighty. So we can make porcelain casting table. So we got that and that. So now we just need these 3 more items, and then we'll have the basic. Okay, that is really creepy. Just replace the whole sun with a head. Makes a lot of sense. Ugh. That's definitely getting removed. I do not like that. So let's get the casting basin. Or porcelain casting basin. And then we're going to get some grout after this. And it's going to be a... honestly, a fairly long process for that. And actually, while that's doing all that, I'm going to have that going. Check how these are doing. We got almost 2 stacks of oak wood, 57 dark oak, 58 jungle, 53 spruce, 50 birch, 55 acacia, and a decent amount of sugar and sugarcane going along with that. So they are all doing exactly what they need to do, which is perfect. So let's see. Okay, we're farther in now. Make one of these so we can get the porcelain melter. And the last part is going to... oh yeah, we have 1 extra that we did not need. So that is good. Looks like we're about to be done for the day. Oh no. I don't want to continue. But I have to get up a little bit earlier tomorrow, so we are going to end it in about 7 minutes. Simply tinkers. And then I am grout is just gravel, sand, and clay. Some more of that, and thankfully we have enough dust to make the clay we need, so we don't have any problem there. And then getting gravel and sand is extraordinarily easy right now, thanks to having that automated. But anyway, once we get the stone setup automated, we'll have a bit easier of a time with certain things. So we got the porcelain faucet, casting table, which means, oh no, 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 no. Oh well, we can just do this. Grab that, put that there, grab a gold ingot, 2 gold ingots, put them in here like this. They're not gonna melt till we put some lava in there, which is what we're getting that for. And as you see, it just eliminated itself. And this will allow us to be able to smelt 3 iron and get a bucket, rather than a different process. Now we can get iron blocks right now. We are extremely close to that. Man, I want to have those, but we just don't have them. Is there a faster... What in the world? Okay, that was weird. That should not have happened. Oh no! No! I messed that up. Badly. I forgot you have to put the porcelain bucket in. You can't put the one bucket in, or else it'll try to... So that was a waste of 2 gold. That is an unfortunate thing. Oh, that's what's going on. I need to switch the playlist real quick. There we go. There we go. That's what we need to do, and I did not do. And now we can put 3 iron in, and we get an iron bucket out once it all melts. Speaking of which, we're going to torch, going to use, going to crucible heat sources. Ah, blazed mesh. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, we are so close. I want that blaze mesh. We got it. That is gonna make that just so much faster. it's like 30 times faster now. Get rid of that. Wait. Oh, sometimes you have to just reset it. That's why. But now, you're getting a bucket. But this, now, it's at 30x instead of 1x. So it is literally 30 times faster now. I completely forgot about that item. I'm glad I looked that up. And then eventually we'll get a thing called heat sand, and it is about 4 times faster than this. So, yeah. And we get to keep the bucket this time. And we're gonna create one more, just to be safe. And I think once we're done creating that, we're actually going to call it a night. So I do want to thank everyone for joining. I had a lot of fun playing tonight. It was very enjoyable. I might tone back on the World of Warcraft a bit, just to keep it so I am still entertained with it, but not so much that I'm getting tired of it. So it might be a game I only stream once or twice, maybe 3 times a week. So progress on it will be slower. However, that it's just a fun game for me to kind of pass the time with. We will be doing more Minecraft, and on Saturday we will be doing Path of Exile. We will be starting at 1 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, I believe is what we're in right now. Let me check that real quick. I forget. I think it's Mountain Daylight Time, but let me just double check. Yeah, we're in Mountain Daylight Time. So yes. 1 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time on Saturday, and that is when we will be starting our live stream. Path of Exile will be a very more intensive game, so it'll be a lot different than what you've seen played so far, and I hope you all will enjoy it. Thank you everyone for following and for joining me in this live stream. Have a good night. Drakenheart signing off.